There certainly is no love lost between NFC North rivalries, especially when you think of the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And in 2013, it's going to be no different, as indicated by the first shot taken across the bow by newly signed wide receiver Greg Jennings of the Minnesota Vikings, who basically blasted his former quarterback Aaron Rodgers with a long statement which you could read online. But in summation, Jennings basically surmised that Aaron Rodgers did not get enough blame or was not held accountable for the Packers not going as far in the playoffs over the last couple seasons as they did when they won the Super Bowl. Now, Jennings and Rodgers were one of the best quarterback receiver tandems in the league. Jennings also had some success, I believe, at the end of Brett Favre's tenure, if I remember properly. As an Eagles fan, I used to be terrified by this guy flanked out at wide receiver. So the Vikings, with Adrian Peterson at tailback, are going to get some play action going, which will free Jennings deep. But that's not going to make up for the fact that Christian Ponder's arm is not on the same level of Aaron Rodgers. Not only is Aaron Rodgers more accurate, not only can he get the ball down the field deeper, but he could buy time with his legs even more effectively than Ponder can, who is a pretty agile guy, and get those improvised touchdowns and extra catches that wide receivers like to get, which helps boost their numbers. I don't see him having the same season with a Christian Ponder. And in fact, I predict that Jennings will long for that discount double check that he had in Green Bay somewhere about week 8 or week 9. Receivers sometimes turn on the quarterbacks when things aren't going well. Now, in that division, there's other competition. You've got Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall over with the Bears. You've got Matthew Stafford and Megatron with the Lions. And anytime you have Aaron Rodgers, the Packers receivers are going to look good because he is that good. Now, Jennings pointed out that he felt that Rodgers was bigger than the team. Well, that's part and parcel with the fact that the news media puts a lot of hype around the quarterback position. You always get too much credit for wins and not enough and too much blame for losses. That goes without saying. Maybe he's thinking about all the commercial endorsement deals that Rodgers got, which made him such a big star. But once again, the quarterbacks are the stars of the NFL, whether that's right or wrong. So I'd be weary about making those statements if I'm Jennings, because Christian Ponder's going to be making you miss Aaron Rodgers over there in Minnesota. Now, elsewhere in the NFL, you have a free agent signing of John Abraham by the Arizona Cardinals. He's obviously coming over from the Atlanta Falcons, where he had a lot of success. Abraham will add depth to the defensive line of the Cardinals, who did wear down toward the end of the season. They showed great potential in the first 4 games. When the Cardinals went 4-0, they didn't have great quarterback play as we saw all season last year. But their defense was dominating for that first quarter of the season. In fact, they had even beaten the New England Patriots and Tom Brady in New England. They crushed the Philadelphia Eagles, and I wasn't enjoying that. As far as the Eagles are concerned, they start their first full squad training camp workout tomorrow. That's Friday. So a lot of news hopefully will come out of there. There's still the big question at quarterback, but we're not going to know that until deep into the preseason. Maybe not until the last preseason game. You've got Nick Foles, Michael Vick, who I'm rooting for, and the rookie Matt Barkley. You've got Dennis Dixon, who knows the Oregon offense from playing there under Chip Kelly. It's all up in the air, not just at quarterback. Every position on the team is apparently ripe for the taking. So the Philadelphia Eagles offseason will get underway tomorrow.